So, Run-D.M.C, I think, the big thing that Run-D.M.C really did for hip-hop and the so-called rap rock genre is that we represented it so that it could be conceived as a legitimate, it's a tongue twister.
Like a legitimate subgenre.
Yeah, exactly. Because, people say when Steven Tyler knocked a hole in that wall and knocked that wall down, they say that didn't just happen in the video, that happened in the world.
Right.
So I think that was Run-D.M.C's, it was our responsibility to represent both sides of the music. That's why the Beastie Boys and Run-D.M.C work. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
how do you feel like the new generation of rappers now can strengthen hip hop culture? And I say that, and I'm not trying to single out any current rapper that's out there, but now there's these rappers that are kind of like the Mumble Rappers.
But you gotta understand,
is that where we are now?
No. That's just a new part of it.
Okay.
See, people get it twisted. They think that's the all and end, and this is we gotta live. No, this is just a new extra part of it. You really in general, you can't label rap. I mean, I think it was Talib Kweli or Mos Def or one of them that said, I ain't no backpack rapper, but don't even call me a conscious rapper. If you make a conscious record, that's what that song is. So the majority of these mumble rappers is just making party songs.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? There's no substance. There's no.
Do you think there's strength beyond one album
nowadays?
Yeah.
No, there's really.
Think these mumble rappers can make it beyond? Are they going to be able to put out 2 and 3 and 4? Albums?
That's a good question. I mean, the majority of, put it like this, in the last 20 years, the majority of the big hits guys, I mean, outside of Drake and outside of Kanye guys, you get these guys that have this huge record, but you don't hear about them no more.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I think what hip hop needs to do now is this. When you look at rock and when you look at metal, they have festivals.
Yes.
So a hip hop concert now needs a 3-day festival of the dudes, even the dudes before Run-D.M.C.
Right.
And then that
They can't pull a crowd on their own. They need to draw everybody.
Yeah, we at a point now where hip hop needs festivals. So that, there's a mumble rap stage, and there's a classic rap stage, and there's a legend stage. We at that point right now.
That's a good idea. We need a mumble rapper stage. That's what we need.
The mumble rapper stage because you got to think about it. My fans don't want to see the mumble rappers.
Right.
And in turn, the mumble rappers don't want to see us neither.
But at the same time, too, maybe the mumble rapper fans need to see some of the old school. Because they wouldn't be exposed to it otherwise.
The problem is with hip-hop is like, a lot of people say, for instance, we love Rakim and we love KRS-One and stuff like that. A lot of the current management teams and record labels don't want to put us on stage with them because we'll blow them away. I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
They don't want to expose that, like you said, they don't want to expose that audience to see, oh my God, you mean I've been paying this?
Right.
What do that? But then again, though, like I said, it's not where we're at completely. This is just a new part of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. You had The Message come out, and then you had Planet Rock come out. And if you go back to the early 80s, when The Message came out, it was the same as like the mumble rapper comes out, the mumble rapper got a hit.
Right.
So all they want is more mumble rappers.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? They don't even want the mumble rapper to grow up and transform and change and mature. No, keep mumbling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in our generation, it was the same thing. Think about it. The Message came out.
Yep.
Then The Message 2.
Yep.
And then every record was life in the ghetto, growing up in the ghetto, ghetto this, ghetto that, until Planet Rock came along. And if you go back, Planet Rock is one of the most sampled, redone
over and over again.
Club records over and over again. It wasn't until Run-D.M.C came along with Sucker MCs where it was just me and Run rapping. It was different. I mean, and even us, we did a record called It's Like That, and that's the way it is. We talk about the world, and we had a message song. But the thing that transformed it was the Suck MC record with Run Just Ramen about the Suck MCs and DMC talking about chicken and collard greens at St. John's University. See, that changed it. Now, that being said, the mumble rapper generation needs somebody to come over a mumble rap beat rapping like Run or D or K or Public Enemy, then it would be a drastic change in the industry.
Okay.
But until then, there's going to be more people just mumbling.